Yeah, let's talk about it. It was one heck of a night last night. We had Haley Meyer here all the way until 8 o'clock, so we extended our coverage a little bit to bring you the very latest on what was happening through your Sunday afternoon and evening, and boy, was it active. As expected, this whole region was under that 2 out of 5 level severe weather threat, and for good cause. As you could see, a couple of tornado reports coming in. This one close to Hot Springs, Arkansas. You see Little Rock right up here. We were talking a lot about how Little Rock was right in the middle of that severe weather threat yesterday, and lo and behold, tornado touches down. Multiple reports in Bismarck of a tornado on the ground at Highway 128. This was yesterday evening, and of course, tornado also knocking over trees within the vicinity. As we pull you back out, we also had another tornado in Louisiana and just across the Mississippi over in the state of Mississippi as well. Wind gusts of 60 across the region. A lot of trees, power lines coming down as well. And of course, a lot of those trees falling, blocking roads. There in Patmos, we had trees blocking AR 29 north of Louisville. So yeah, my goodness, there was a lot of power behind some of these storms. Even further north, we were tracking a line of showers moving through Chicago at about this time yesterday. Didn't see any severe weather move through Chicago, although the rain did prompt a ground stop at O'Hare. But that same cold front spawned up some hail makers and took down a couple of trees and power lines as far north as La Crosse there in Indiana. That same cold front continues to move east, and we still have this part of the nation and another chunk further north into the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast under a 1 out of 5 level severe storm threat. And it does look like, sure, we could see a tornado or two spin up in the region, or at least something on radar that will prompt a tornado warning, but it looks like damaging winds, so straight line winds, will likely be the main concern. We've already kind of seen that. I mean, we already had a 52-mile-per-hour wind gust reported in and around Montgomery, Alabama, as this squall line made its way through the area. Doesn't look quite as put together as it did at the beginning of last hour. You can see it is starting to fall apart just a touch down here. But if we do see a spin up on a squall line like this, typically you kind of see them on the edges of these squall lines where there's a little bit of rotation or an eddy. Sometimes those will spawn a tornado warning. So a heads up, right along I-85 is some of the heaviest rain right now in Columbus. Unfortunately, this line of showers is going to move into your area soon. We were just talking about this at the end of last hour, but Pensacola seeing heavy rain right now. Destin, you're next up. I-10 from Mobile right through Say, Pensacola, going to be a little bit nasty and wet and slow going right now. This is how it all times out. We're going to start you off right now, take you through the future. And as we stop this at about 10 o'clock, a good chunk of that rain still impacting the Florida Panhandle and sweeping through the central part of Georgia. Eventually, by this evening, we get into northern Florida, so Jacksonville getting in on some of this mess, and the Jaguars not playing at home. They are playing a home game, but their home game is in London. So, unfortunately, even though they're playing in London, or had they have stayed home in Jacksonville, it looks like their game is going to be rainy because, as we just mentioned, there's the potential for some rain in Wembley Stadium in London. Meanwhile, you get further north on the north end of this cold front, Cleveland. You're not seeing rain right now, but the rain isn't too far away from you. It looks like Mansfield there along I-71 getting in on some of the light showers before the heavier stuff pushes in. And Bayne mentioned it earlier. Her family's running in what, a half marathon, a marathon right now?
Yeah, half marathon in Detroit.
That's right. So getting a little bit wet right there as that northern edge of the front continues to push through parts of Michigan. And this is that second area of the potential for severe weather, the severe storm threat. It pushes, or it exists, as far north as the mid-Atlantic and across parts of the Northeast. So much of Pennsylvania, all of Virginia, good chunk of West Virginia, under this 1 out of 5 threat as well. And again, strong wind gusts likely going to be the main concern with this as well. And we'll roll you through the next several hours or so. We're going to keep that rain around Michigan. Remember, we could see a stripe of 2 to 3 inches across the mitten as we go throughout the day today. We'll keep some of those lingering showers across the Northeast as well. And of course, it's also going to be windy as this area low pressure kind of swings across this region too. So probably not going to be the nicest day across the Northeast. So hopefully you got maybe outside and did what you had to do outdoors before some of this rain and wind moves through the area for today.